Hello and welcome to this overview of Maverick. This video really is designed just to give you an insight into the system. I'm going to show you around the system, show you some of the features and what it can bring to the party. Now, when you install Maverick, uh, you can launch it in any other way that you would an application. So I'm here on a Mac and I can open Spotlight and I can type in Maverick and it will come up and I can launch it from there. Likewise, on Windows, if you press the Windows key and you can search for Maverick from your programs, it will come up and you can launch it from there. Or if you have a desktop shortcut, you can launch it straight from there as well. So it can be launched in any normal way that you would any other application. Now, when you launch Maverick, it will open into what you see here, this screen here, and this is the Maverick control panel. This is at the moment it's a very simple interface. You have two buttons at the top, which is Start Maverick and Stop Maverick. You have some textual feedback, which tells you what the server is doing, and at the bottom here you have some uh, information. So this is the latest version of Maverick currently, but if an update is released, this will change to a banner which gives you a download button, so then you can download the update from there. And to launch Maverick, you just press Start Maverick and it launches into a browser window. Now, Maverick is browser based, and that's to make it easier to then project onto other screens. Um, and every version of Maverick comes with, or when you buy Maverick, it comes with a default account so that you can get into the system. And that account is admin, uh, username admin, and a password of admin, just like that. Um, and then once you type those in, you can just sign in into the system. Once you sign in for the first time, this setup dialog will appear, and this is really designed just to help you get Maverick set up properly for your first show. Now, there's three simple actions to take. The first one is to set up your accounts, because I've just logged in with an admin account, which comes with every installation of Maverick, and you can delete that account if you want, or you can change the password, but I recommend you setting up your own account to move forward, and any user accounts as well. The second one it asks you to do is set up the prices, and it will give you a link to go straight there. And the third one is to set up, add a watermark. Now you don't have to add a watermark. It's up to you. If you plan on just showing your images without watermarks, that's absolutely fine. Just be aware that when you start your events, you need to uncheck this so that it doesn't expect to add watermarks to your photos, or doesn't try to do it automatically if there isn't a watermark there. If we have this enabled and no watermark added to the system, then it will throw an error and won't import your photos for you. So just be aware of that. So once we've logged in, you'll see that on the left-hand side here, we have navigation. We're in the setup and close down right now. We have import photos and we have our settings across the left-hand side. And that's really our event management piece that we have there. Next, we have user management. Only an admin account can see this. There's two types of accounts. There's an admin account, there's a user account. So the user accounts won't be able to see this, because this is really where you can add new users to there. So I really only wanted admins to be able to do that. And at the bottom you have some support, so how to do some things and any troubleshooting steps that you can take if you're experiencing any issues. And across the top here, we have import photos again. You have your report page, which compiles all of the orders throughout the day. You have your orders page, where you can process your orders, you can edit your orders if you need to. You have your customer view, which shows you exactly what the same view is what will be on the tablets. So if a customer is experiencing an issue, you can see that, see if you can replicate the same issue on your device, or you can go across to them and you can just log out, which logs you out of the system. So if going into import photos, as you can see here, we have some folder details. So once you've imported your images, typically they're imported in folders. So it'll list all the folders here, and you can upload into a folder if you wanted to. So if you didn't want to upload into the main folder, you want to upload into a subfolder, you can just click this, click the upload button on that line next to that folder, and it will upload into that folder. Alternatively, you can do a one-click upload, which is probably the most used button that we use. and that uploads everything, including the whole file structure and the folder structure, into the system. And up here, you can create your own folders to then import into as well. Typically what we do is we create the folders outside of Maverick and then we import them in through the one-click upload, but equally you can create the folders here and it will list them down in these folder details just here. Next we have settings, so you can add customizations, so you can edit your prices, and this is where the setup dialog will send you to set up your prices. You can add packages at the bottom here and any image settings that you have where you add your watermark or any default messages, which will be on the customer view. Here we have our user management, so you can see all of your users here and you can register new users at this point. You can see you've got user type and you've got an admin type which you can register, and we have our support pages down here, which is how to do some things around the system and any troubleshooting steps as well. At the top here we have our report. Our report comes in the form of orders for the day, and you have an average order value. It calculates the average across all of your orders and how much that is, and you have your total sales for the day here. And here we have some insights, which is just some analytics that Maverick compiles throughout the day. Next we have our order page, and when orders come in, you will see a line of orders which come through here. And then you can process them as you go. I'll cover this in more depth in a later video, so you can actually see how the orders are processed through here. Okay, so that's an overview of the admin panel, and now we're going to move across onto the customer view. Now you see this green button up here, and this is really just a shortcut for you to see exactly what the customers can see on whatever external device which they're using. And you just click through there, and it brings you to this interface here. And again, it's designed to be a really simple interface and easy to use. At the top here, you got the black arrow, which is the back arrow. It will take you to the highest level of the folders. This area here is where the images will be seen. As you can see, we don't have any images here at the moment, but you can customize this message here. Should you wish to change it, you can do that in the settings part in the admin panel. And when we do have images, you'll see them start to populate up here, and we see little boxes of images which then show up. And we have our cart, where you can view cart over here, and that brings you into this part here, and it adds a button for view saved at the top, and it adds your order buttons at the bottom and your order total as well, to add your cart interface at the bottom there. If you had packages installed, or if you had an event open, there'd be another green button here where you can show your packages into the cart, and your customers can select the packages to add into their cart as well. So that's a quick overview of the system. I hope you enjoy it, and if you have any questions at all, please just put them into the comments and I will try and answer them as best I can.